the University of Texas under Steve Sarkisian. They have added a special teams coach that they're going to pay $1 million to. It's the first $1 million special teams coach in America. Speaking of that, Austin in Austin, Texas is called in, listening to the show from Texas. Austin, what's up, man?
Hey, John. Man, it's been a long time since I've been on the show. I used to call in with the impersonations a lot back in the day.
Oh, yeah. That.
I was just wondering about what your take is on Coach Sark. You know, we're all excited down here, especially after he did that great performance on a national stage. Of course, you know, it's Alabama, but I think we have the talent that can get us at least, you know, where we can consistently win 11 games and at least maybe make the college football playoffs. But I was just wondering what you thought of Sark.
Well, here's the thing. I love second acts. I love good comeback stories, and Sark's a good comeback story. He's proven both at his time at USC and later at Alabama that he can call offensive plays. I have to say that the best predictor of future performance is usually past performance. But in the case of Sark, I think it's a little different because I think his time at Alabama and what he learned from Nick Saban about major college football may benefit him in a way that might not benefit, you know, your typical coach, given that he's worked for Pete Carroll at USC. He's had his own program. Obviously at Washington, we watched with mixed results, and it ended badly for Sark. And I think there were a lot of people that were concerned about him as a person versus him as a coach. But let's assume that he's got the person part of this under control. If he does, I think that Sark at Texas makes a lot of sense. I mean, he's parlayed what was a dead end to his career to a resurgence at one of the best colleges in America. And when I say best, I mean the University of Texas generates more revenue than any program, any college, any athletic department in the country. So he's going to have money. He's going to have resources. He's going to have the Texas recruiting footprint. And he's got fresh in the mind of those recruits that he's probably out talking with right now. He's got fresh in the mind, look, I can get you a Heisman Trophy because I just got Devontae Smith one. So if you are somebody out there that loves Texas football like Austin does, I think this is a good hire. It's a smart hire. It makes a lot of sense. And I trust Sark more than maybe the average coach who's trying to resurrect. I'm looking at coaches historically like a Bobby Petrino who have had to go down and take a mid-major job. Or, you know, there have been coaches like Lane Kiffin. How far down did he have to go just to get back to Ole Miss? Sark had the benefit of going to Alabama. He got the blessing of the Pope in Nick Saban. I think it makes sense. If I were a Texas fan, I'd be pretty excited about it because the goal is the playoff. And the goal is disrupting the SEC and the Big Ten and Clemson's stranglehold on this thing. Texas is well positioned to do that with Steve Sarkisian.